So you want to learn Sett. Maybe you've seen some one-shot montages, and maybe you've tried him out in ARAM or bots and just can't feel his kit out. Well, if you're brand new to Sett, let's get you on the right track with a practice regimen to punch your way through League of Legends. Jumping into practice tool, let's first turn on quick cast with indicators to learn ranges and hitboxes, and let's head top lane, level up to 6 with 3 points in Q, and drop 1 target dummy. With most champions, they get 1 auto attack at a time at their attack speed. But with Sett, however, he gets 2 autos for his set attack speed. Let's start by simply walking up and autoing the dummy, but after the second punch, issue a close movement command and stop. Do this 10 times. Now, do the same thing, but after moving, click back on the dummy to issue another auto command, and do this 10 times again. Now, try to practice by circling around the dummy and learning Sett's attack speed by not stopping at all between autos. Try to do this 10 times in a row without Sett stopping at all. Finally, once fluidity is mastered, practice moving between every punch, learning maximum fluidity between Sett's autos and movement. Now, Sett's Q is simply an enhanced auto attack, so press Q to see the animation, and then issue an auto command to feel out the difference. Now, to practice the auto reset, issue an auto attack command, then at the end of the second punch, press Q to reset your auto attack. Now, what you want to practice here is the resetting of his auto as fast as possible. So after his second punch, learn to feel out how close you can get the damage registration on punch 2 to casting Q. Practice this 10 times. And finally, practice movement fluidity between Q casts, just like with regular auto attacks and movement commands. Sett's W is very straightforward, as it is a single cast and a beam. Remember, the middle of his W is true damage, which is what you want to hit, so learn how far to the left and right the true damage portion reaches. What you'll also want to practice is aiming, so simply walk toward the dummy, and when you're about half of the ability distance, mouse over the dummy and press W, but practice this approaching from multiple directions. For Sett's E, you'll want to practice pull ranges. First up is a normal pull. Hold down E as you're walking toward the dummy, then fire E when the edge is halfway over the hitbox. Practice this 10 times and approaching from multiple directions. The second pull is the corner pull, as turning the rectangle slightly makes it longer. When approaching to pull, try to pay attention to both the corner overlapping the dummy and the position of your cursor to learn the visual coordination. Furthermore, place a second dummy spaced out from the first dummy and practice opposite pulls, as pulling enemies from the opposite sides stuns them. And for your ultimate, this is a single target ability, and visualize this ability simply as a dash. Now, when you land, take note that you always land the opposite of the ulted direction. Practice this 10 times and approaching from multiple angles. Lastly, to maximize input speed once you're comfortable with Sett in practice tool and bots, turn off quick cast with indicators and run through the practice regimen again to get your Sett game ready for ranked. For Sett combos, check out my linked Sett short, and don't forget to subscribe for more.